Alright, people wanted a war because of slavery. The South wanted the slaves, but the North wanted to abolish it.
It was one of the wars that was fought by the United States in the 1800s, and the main reasons were about slavery, economic reasons, and state rights, and it was also between the North and the South.
Okay, the Civil War had to do with the North and South states fighting against each other. The North wanted to keep the slaves free, wanted to free the blacks, and the South wanted to keep the slaves controlled.
The Civil War was about the battle between the North and the South about slavery.
He was pretty good. He abolished slavery. Yeah, getting Emancipation Proclamation by.
I think that he's one of the most important people in history because he freed the slaves because of the Emancipation Proclamation, I think.
Okay, Abraham Lincoln was the president that promoted freeing the slaves during that time of the Civil War. I heard, though, that he had slaves also, too, so that's a little bit confusing. But he was super tall, too. It's some kind of disease, too.
I believe Abraham Lincoln was a bad guy because even though he abolished slavery, he still had slaves worked for him. The only reason why he abolished slavery was because the South relied heavily on slaves for their economy to grow.
Most people think that the Civil War was fought to end slavery, but the truth is the Civil War was fought because the Union wanted to do everything it could to get the South back. So by abolishing slavery, it would weaken the Southern economy and force the South to come back to the Union. Most people think that Abraham Lincoln is a good guy because he helped abolish slavery, but he didn't really care about the slaves. He never saw the slaves as equal to whites, and he only abolished slavery to weaken the Southern's economy and get the South back to the Union.